If you've been an eBay seller for any length of time, you will know that returns are part of the business, part of any online business. If you sell online, distance selling rules mean that the buyers do have the right to return the item if they change their mind or if the item is faulty, etc. Now on eBay, I have my returns policy set up so if you buy an item from me and it turns out to be faulty, defective, doesn't work, it's not as described, you can return that item back to me at my cost. I will pay for your return shipping, and obviously you'll then receive a refund upon return. However, if you return the item back to me because you've changed your mind, you decide you no longer wish to have the item, then you have to pay for the return postage cost. Now this week, 3 returns I've had. 2 of the items I received back, a Guitar Hero guitar where a customer claimed a button wasn't working but it was, and then a hi-fi system where a customer claimed that I knowingly sold them a faulty item with a faulty auxiliary input, and then they returned that back to me saying it was faulty, and obviously I got it back and tested it and found that it was working absolutely fine. So that happens a lot. Unfortunately, buyers, to avoid paying return postage because they've changed their mind, they will simply just lie and say that the item you sold them is not working or defective in some way so that they can avoid paying that return shipping cost. The third return I had was for this vintage 1980s Pioneer CD player. It's a 2-disc CD player, 2-tray CD player. Worked absolutely fine when I tested it and sent it out to the buyer. The buyer received it and said it doesn't play CDs. So they sent it back to me, and I tested it, and they were right. It didn't work. It didn't play CDs. I was a bit perplexed because I thought, wow, it worked absolutely fine when I used it, and I used it quite a lot before selling it on. So I decided to open it up, thinking the lens may need a clean, a wipe down with isopropyl alcohol or something. I opened it only to find that the buyer had actually removed the lens. So you can just see there, that little round piece there, that is where there should be a lens. So the buyer has bought this, removed a very important component and send it back to me. You can't get parts for this CD player very easily because obviously it is from the 1980s. As a seller, there's not a great deal you can do about this. You have to accept the return. You have to refund them. The most you can do is block the buyer, report them to eBay. You can get mad, you can shout into a pillow, you can rant and make a YouTube video like I am doing, but it's not going to really go any further than that. eBay themselves are not particularly helpful. It'll be a waste of my time to contact them about this, but it's just something you have to tolerate and accept. Overall, luckily, it's a very small percentage of people that do return items, so you have to just bear that in mind. It's just extremely annoying when that small percentage all happen to be dishonest as well. That is quite annoying. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you to show you that if you are looking to sell on eBay, the reality of the returns and how, it's just a bit of a gut punch you have to take and move on. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it, share it and all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one.